This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion, and this is sort of the little known facts or maybe known facts that I find really interesting. These are the 5 biggest employers in the U.S. And this, to me, gives context to a lot of stuff. So the 5 largest in the U.S. by employees, Walmart first, Amazon second, FedEx third, UPS fourth, Kroger fifth. And I think these are fascinating because so many of these jobs are distribution and transportation jobs, and some of them are in-store clerk jobs. Walmart employs 2 million people, Amazon 1.5 million, FedEx, UPS, Kroger, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but so many of those are driving, logistics, transportation jobs, which is all interesting and all probably decent jobs, decent paying jobs, okay paying jobs. One of the things that's fascinating is the movement towards self-driving everything. If we actually get there, it's going to be fascinating to see the impact that has on employment in our country, because there's so many different people that somehow or another make a living or part of their income through driving and transportation. Again, we're not there yet. There's some time to come. But as more of that gets automated, that's a scary thought when you look at these 5 biggest employers and how many of the jobs must be in distribution and transportation, and how many potentially have the impact on automation of those areas. The second thing I'll note, and I think this is fascinating, it goes to sort of what we call corporate or Wall Street virtue signaling. Amazon's got 1.5 million employees. So when Amazon tells the street they're cutting 10,000 jobs, people should realize that that's really nothing, that's really nothing. Of course, it's not nothing if you're one of those people, but 10,000 jobs happens through normal attrition as well. So big impact of one of those people. And there's an old phrase, a recession was when the economy is going in the wrong direction, but depression is when you lose your own job. So I don't want to understate this, but there's a difference between that and when T-Mobile says that they're laying off 5,000 employees, but it's 7% of the workforce in terms of the big impact. Very fascinating to watch. Great article on this also today that the Wall Street Journal talks about. Quiet quitting has been replaced by companies quiet cutting jobs to sort of, get profits where they have to be or cash where it has to be. Thank you for listening in any event to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. Thank you very much.